far will Trumpsters go to create chaos for Trump? Well, Trump has announced that at the end of the week on Saturday, he's going to be in Waco, Texas. What happened 30 years ago this weekend in Waco, Texas? David Koresh and the Branch Davidians with hundreds of semi-automatic weapons, mostly AK-47s, held off for I believe about 2 weeks, held off the Janet Reno and Bill Clinton's administration, the FBI, and at the ATF, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, in this raid against the Branch Davidian headquarters. By the time this was done, 82 Branch Davidians were dead, as well as 4 ATF agents. The Branch Davidians were shooting back. 2 years later, you had Timothy McVeigh blew up the Alfred Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City. Now, the Branch Davidian thing had also happened a year after the Randy Weaver thing. So you have the Randy Weaver shooting, then you have the Branch Davidians a year later, and then 2 years later you have Tim McVeigh, and now here 30 years later, you've got Donald Trump trying to, incite violence. Keep in mind when Tim McVeigh blew up the building in Oklahoma City, 168 people, including 19 children, were killed. Frank Figliuzzi, the retired FBI assistant director, said, quote, "Cult leader to hold rally where wanted cult leader refused to surrender to feds 30 years ago, killed ATF agents and ran deadly standoff where at least 75 died. Donald Trump will be first 2024 presidential rally in Waco, or host first." That was his tweet. And then in one of his rage posts Saturday morning, Trump said, quote, "American patriots are being arrested and held in captivity like animals, while criminals and leftist thugs are allowed to roam the streets, killing and burning with no retribution." Thugs being Trump speak for black people, of course. It's incredible. How far will Trumpsters go to create chaos for Trump? I think farther than we would like. In fact, here's another story. This GOP political advisor Lucy Caldwell said at she was quoting Trump at CPAC a couple of weeks ago. Donald Trump gave a speech in which he said, "I am your retribution." Remember that? She said he's using typical classic cult leader language. I mean, yeah, he's going down to Waco where cult leader David Koresh was. When he announced that cult rally in Waco, investigators have seen that actually his supporters did go online and start organizing to buy protective gear, to stock up on weaponry, to do all the things that people do when they are reacting to a cult leader.